With me are Acting County Executive Stephen Gross, Under Sheriff Ken Jones, Orange County Legislature Public Safety Chairman Kevin Hines, Correction Officer Benevolent Association President Rafael Marquez. Okay. We have Superior Officers Association President Anthony Mealy right here. Captain Pat Rusnat from the Corrections Division. And I'll introduce him in a minute. As you all know, in December 2012, we lost our Corrections Administrator, Colonel Don Orsino, who passed away after a short illness. Don was with us since April 2003, and his addition of expertise to the command staff resulted in many accomplishments. Policy and procedural improvements, some as simple, affecting day-to-day operations, others more significant, being 2 national accreditations. Keep in mind that the Corrections Division is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365-day-a-year operation, housing an average of over 600 inmates per day with over 300 employees, with an operating budget of about $44 million, along with a multi-million-dollar revenue stream. Not a 9-to-5 job. Since Dom's passing, Under Sheriff Ken Jones has been Acting Corrections Administrator, overseeing the day-to-day operations along with accreditation and Commission of Corrections compliance. Also during that time, we have advertised extensively for Dom's replacement. In conjunction with the Orange County Executive Ed Diana, being represented here today by Steve Gross, we are pleased to announce the appointment of Kenneth A. Decker to the position of Corrections Administrator. Ken recently retired after 31 years from the New York State Department of Correction Services as an Assistant Commissioner. Ken started out as a civilian employee for the Department of Correctional Services in 1978, and in 1982 was sworn in as a correction officer. Since then, he has risen through the ranks, covering all disciplines within the New York State Department of Correction Services. Critical to us is his experience with accreditation, the backbone of our operation. Ken has a 2-year degree from Orange County Community College and a bachelor's degree in correctional administration from SUNY Empire State. He is also an Air Force veteran and served with the 105th Airlift Wing at Stewart National Guard Base in Newburgh. Ken's experience and innovative ideas will continue to move the Sheriff's Office Correction Division forward, first and foremost toward employee and inmate safety, and also toward new goals and accomplishments to keep up with the daily challenges, and in doing so will best serve the interests of the people of Orange County. I have a copy of this and I'll give to you. It'll be easier for you. Right now I'd like to introduce Acting County Executive Stephen Gross. Go ahead, Steve.
Thank you, Sheriff, and welcome, Ken. Welcome to Orange County. Thank you. The Sheriff's Office and the County Exec's Office worked together over the last several months to conduct an extensive interview process to find a correction administrator since Mr. Orsino's passing. We have done the interviews. I have been participating in them directly myself, and right before the county executive went in for his transplant surgery, he had the opportunity to sit down with Mr. Decker. We were all really thrilled and impressed by his credentials, by the experience he has, and it was mutually agreed upon by the Sheriff's Office and the County Exec's Office that he is the right guy for the job. Mr. Decker, as the Sheriff said, brings over 30 years experience to the corrections field, to Orange County. He's worked in numerous positions at the county, at the state level, and most recently as the Assistant Commissioner for Correctional Facilities for the state, and that will be a tremendous asset to our jail administration and operation. I'm confident Mr. Decker has the knowledge, the experience, the credentials, and the wherewithal to perform this job as Correction Administrator. We welcome you to Orange County and look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ken, also.
Sure.
Okay. Ken, you're up.
Thank you. I'd like to first thank the acting county executive, deputy county executive, the sheriff, the undersheriff for their confidence in selecting me for this job. I look forward to serving the citizens of Orange County and to working in the Orange County Jail, which seems to me to be a very professional organization. There's really not much else to say about my bio. Sheriff Du Bois gave that. I'm a lifelong area resident, and again, I look forward to working with everyone here. Thank you.
Okay, great. Kevin, do you have anything? Kevin Hines, Chairman of Legislature Public Safety Committee.
Sure, I too, on behalf of my colleagues in the legislature, would like to welcome Ken Decker to our administrator position here in Orange County. I'd also like to thank Ken Jones for stepping up and running the facility in that time since Dominic's passing. Ken, I can tell you that it's a significant job, and we in the legislature expect the revenues that the sheriff talked about. Your goal for 2014 is some $6.8 million in border revenue. We hope we can reach that goal, and we've been very successful in that goal with the sheriff and the undersheriff. This is a professional facility, as the entire sheriff's organization is, and I think there's some 300 employees here within the correctional facility. But the accreditation that the sheriff mentioned is extremely important to all of us because it has a direct reflection on the cost of the county with respect to insurance costs, both with workers' comp and with liability insurance. So that has been going wonderfully here in Orange County. You'll see it's a state-of-the-art facility, which we're all very proud of. You're a fantastic candidate. I've reviewed your resume, and we're happy to have someone from Orange County with your qualifications to join us here in our goals of keeping the county safe. Thank you very much.
We can open up questions, if anybody has any questions.
Does Mr. Decker, do you live in Orange County?
I live just over the border in Ulster County, on the other side of Pine Bush.
Okay.
How long have you been there? How long have you been at that residence?
Essentially my whole life, 55 years.
So you live in Shongan?
I do.
Yeah.
Any changes or plans? What's the first thing you're going to do once you get off and running?
Well, basically, like was stated here, accreditation is very important. I want to continue that. I want to continue to maintain a safe and secure facility for staff and inmates. And, look to basically expand the programs and stay with the mission statement.